Welcome back to another episode of Drena Finds Out. This week I have my friend, Mr. Darrion McInnis, the owner of Accountable Accounting Services.
Got it.
I got it. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming to talk to me. I know that it's crunch time for people.
Yeah.
Especially like small businesses with things regarding the last stimulus package that was signed in. Sure. And today we're going to talk about the PPP. So can you tell people what that is?
So the PPP is the Payroll Protection Program. It's a loan. It started off as a loan, but it can be 100% forgivable if you follow the rules correctly.
Okay.
So it's used to stimulate the economy.
And so I know there's like a limit on how many employees you can have?
So it's for businesses small businesses less than 500 employees. However, the new rule, President Biden just put in place the small businesses that has under 20 employees can use a different method versus what you see these big companies getting all the money used. So.
Okay. So for the people that want to take advantage of it, there's a deadline.
Yes.
Still in place.
Yes. So right now the deadline is at the 31st of March, but I am anticipating that that get extended.
Right.
Due to more funding has been put in the PPP program. So I think it's going to get extended. Matter of fact, they have just introduced a new bill into the House, so we'll see how that transfers.
So when this is something that people file for when they're filing taxes or before then?
So you can do it. Has nothing to do with your taxes, but you will have to. If you're a small business that you file a Schedule C, you can use your 2019 taxes or you can use this year's.
Okay. So and if they need help filing for that, they can come see somebody like you.
Yes, indeed.
And you'll walk them through the process.
I definitely will, because most people don't notice that. So President Biden implemented a new program that for small businesses with under 20 employees, they can use their gross income versus their net income to figure out their amount that they'll get for the PPP loan.
So how does that affect businesses for people who are like self-employed?
The program is actually geared towards these people that are self-employed, because usually self-employed people, they don't have any employees, so they don't really file a W-2, so they usually have a net income, maybe a negative or may not be. So what they use this program to use your gross income in order to help you get more money. Okay. And this is actually for gig workers as well. If you're a 1099, you file a Schedule C, you are eligible to apply for the PPP. Okay. And I want to say, it's free. It's not. I want to say it's not. It's free money, but I encourage all people to apply for it, because if you are able to get this money and it's forgivable, it's good for your company and for the economy.
So for people who work for, like, let's say Uber, like ride share companies like that, they're eligible for this.
They are.
And then you have like people who do like catering, all those types of businesses.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. So I think a lot of people feel like, oh, well, I was just doing that like as a side, like, some people may not feel like they're eligible for it.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But if you're, of course, hobbies are not included in this, but if you're a legit business and you file your Schedule C, you're eligible for this PPP loan. Right.
So that's definitely why they should come see somebody like you, so they can know for sure.
Absolutely.
If they're eligible for it.
Absolutely.
And the deadline is what day?
March 31st, but I am anticipating that it'll be extended.
Okay. Where can they reach you? Where can they reach your business at?
They can reach me at Accountable Accounting Services on Facebook, or you can reach out to me via email or phone, but I'm kind of busy. If you call me, leave a message or text me is better. So, and my number you can find on the webpage as well.
Okay. So what do you think about this? I know we want to talk about the PPP, but what do you think about what's all in the new stimulus?
I think it's some great stuff in there, especially for our community and people in general. If you was on unemployment, if you have already filed your taxes, don't don't rush to file an amendment yet because they hadn't released what the details are with this unemployment. The first $10,200 is tax free.
Okay.
So once the IRS give better guidance, we'll have knowledge of what we're gonna do with that one. But for right now, if you haven't filed your taxes, don't file your taxes so that you can see how to properly file if you was on unemployment.
So as far as a lot of people, so everybody knows about the $1,400 and they're counting on that, but I think a lot of people have confusion, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but when it comes to the child tax credit, the $3,600 for children up to I think 16 and $3,000. So some people feel like they're gonna be getting cash every month.
Right. So the way it's set up is pretty much like that. So it start probably in July is what they anticipating doing it. July to December, giving you a monthly stipend.
Okay.
Usually the child tax credit is not a cash value, so it's just an offset of your tax return. So right now, it turned into cash redeemable, so you can get cash off of it.
Okay.
But I want people to know that usually this year, when you file your tax, you usually get a $2,000 per child tax credit. However, if say you have a 6-year-old and he qualifies for the $3,000, from July to December, that's probably going to be like $1,500 that you receive. Usually you'll get a $2,000 tax credit. You won't get that $2,000 tax credit. It'll be $1,500 because you already got 15.
You already got that money throughout the year.
Throughout the year.
Okay, so it's like you're gonna get it either then or now, like
Right.
not both.
Exactly.
Okay.
So and the IRS will put up a portal where you can either opt out and just want to claim it all on your tax returns once in the next year instead of getting a monthly stipend.
Okay. So it seems like you read through the bill. I think a lot of people didn't. I think a lot of people are just like, oh, I'm getting $1,400.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I kind of my thing. I try to like read through the bills and see how things work or anything that's not really clear for people. I try to tell my clients. I tell them for sure, but most people that call me or text me, I give them a little information.
Yeah.
I like helping people, so
they know you where the money resides. They trying to get to where you at.
That's funny. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I hope that people will listen to this and take heed, and then come find you for all the information they need.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'm open for business.
All right. Thank you for coming to talk to me.
Always.
All right. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Drena.
No problem.